Hey YouTubers, how are you guys doing today? I am so excited about this video. Again, it's on that time of the month again, and I don't mean that time. I mean the time to do my monthly favorites. We are now in May. So I did want to go ahead and go through my April favorites, things that I have been using on a day-to-day basis, I have fallen in love with, and I'm just really excited to share them with you guys. And this is also going to be my favorites, not only on makeup, but on hair products and some of my cleansing products as well. So if you guys are interested to see what my favorites are, go ahead and keep on watching and we'll get straight to it. Alright, I wanted to go ahead and actually start off with a pair of heels that I have. I just wore them today for the first time, but they are so perfect for spring, for the summer. I completely fallen in love with them. The only reason I'm sharing them in my April favorites is because I did get them not too long ago, but in the middle of April. I just haven't been able to find the right outfit yet until today to wear them with. And I also wanted to make sure that I was wearing them with the perfect outfit. But these shoes go with any outfit. They go with jeans, with the dress, with the skirt. They're just so beautiful. And they are from Shoe Dazzle. And they are the Madisons. These are just such beautiful. It's a 4.5-inch heel, and it's really good material. What I love about it is the front part. I love the patterns and the openings that it has. Of course, I love that it is an open-toed. It has the opening on the side as well, so you can see it accentuates your foot. But what I love about it the most is that it is a tie-on. So not only do you see the ties as going up on your foot, but it also ties around the ankle, or if you want to tie it high or just around the ankle. It really all depends on you. But I just completely fell in love with them. They are gold. They go with everything. They're comfy, but in this area right here, it will tend to hurt the toes. But sometimes we just gotta suffer through the pain to look good. But I really, really, really wanted to share these. These are just so beautiful to me. I really, really like them, and I'm just so excited that I got to share them with you guys and that I was able to get them. Again, Shoe Dazzle, they're $60, $70 on Shoe Dazzle, but if you are a VIP member, you can get them for $39.95. Alright, and some other one of my favorites for this month, I'll go ahead and start off with the primers. It is 3 different primers, and actually what I've been doing this month is I've actually been applying 2 at the same time. I will apply my NYX Honeydew in certain areas of my face, and then I will go over the exact same areas with my Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, and it has been working wonders. Not only is it covering and erasing the pores and blending the skin out, but then also because of the gold flakes in this primer, you can see the glow come out on my skin, and it just really rejuvenates the skin, and it just has such a beautiful look to it. So these 2 have been my go-to primers for the month of April. Also, another one has been my e.l.f. Hydrating Under Eye Primer. The reason I really like this is because it helps with the creasing. Believe it or not, it was only $6, so that's why I was actually a little surprised at the coverage that it has. It helps blend out the foundation so that it doesn't crease on you, but then actually also helps with any of the blemishes or the dark spot underneath your eyes as well. So it holds on to the concealer really, really well so that it has a full coverage, but then again, it's not causing any underneath lines. So those were the primers. So we'll go ahead and go into the concealers. There has been 2 concealers that I've been using. One of them is the Almay Smart Shade Concealer Corrector. But what I have been using this is I apply these in all my blemishes and dark spots before I put anything on. Well, after my primer. So I don't actually use it as a concealer over the makeup. I use it as a concealer underneath my foundation. So I'll put a little bit underneath the eye because it does have some, it has some liquid in it as well. But the thing about this concealer is, I don't know if you've seen that a lot of people use like an orange base color to put underneath the eyes because that blends in the skin and it's also able to cover the dark circles. This has like that orangey color in it, but it also has a lighter color in it. So when it mixes together, it has a really good color correcting solution to it. And it's been working really good with my blemishes. If I have any acne popping out or underneath my eyes, it's just been working magic. So I've really been using this a lot underneath my foundation. They can wait. And then the concealer that I have been using all the time since I bought it is, of course, my Revlon Color Stay. What I love about this is the consistency of it, but see, it has a really, really good consistency. But what I also love about it is that it blends into the skin really well. I have been using, which I'll show because it's one of my favorites, a really stippled brush for it that packs it on really well, blends it in really neat. And what I also love about this is it actually stays on for a good, the coverage of this is about 8 to 10 hours, and it's just amazing coverage. I really like it. It doesn't feel too cakey on my skin, and it just blends in with the rest of the makeup, but it's also not too bright. The color of it just gives that perfect highlight. I also been using it as a highlight as well. If I'm not using it as a concealer, I'm using it as a highlight. So I really like this because it has its multiple uses for it, and it's just been working wonders. So I really, really fell in love with this month. So going next, it's no surprise, it's been in my top favorites since I first got it, is of course the YSL mascara. Again, I just love it. The smell of it, not only has it has minerals and vitamins in it, so it conditions your lashes as you're wearing them. It's really helped the growth, and when you put it on, it just adds such volume to the lashes and thickness to them. So this really has been the only mascara that I have been using. The only time I don't use it is if I'm doing like a quick touch up to go run about. This is a very expensive mascara. It's 40 bucks. Luckily, I didn't have to pay for this one because Influencer sent it to me, but I try not to use it if I'm not going out or anything like that because I'm trying to save it as much as I can so that I don't have to spend $42 for it quite yet. So I really, really love this. Anytime I go out or when I'm filming for you guys or whatever it may be, this is my go-to mascara. Again, I would highly, highly recommend anyone to get this mascara. It's pricey, but it is well worth the price. And again, you can't beat a mascara that not only adds volume and length, but also conditions your conditions your lashes and gives it the minerals and the vitamins that it needs to help your lashes grow. And they're just so long and beautiful. You really don't need fake lashes when you're using this mascara. So, all right. So as far as foundation, the one I have really been noticing that I've been using a lot has been, you know what? I'm lying. There's two because I've been using this to mix. So I have been using my L'Oreal Paris Magic Nude Liquid Powder. This one just has such a great coverage to it. What I like about it is that you can wear it as a medium coverage or a full coverage. Also, the coverage on this makes your face look like it's such a natural look. You know you have great foundation when someone tells you that they love your skin and they're not saying they love your foundation. So what I've been noticing with this one, especially because it is getting a lot hotter, we're up in the 90s now, and sometimes foundation can feel kind of cakey or just kind of feel like just kind of nasty during the summer when it's hot. But what I like about this one is that it's such a thin base foundation that it really doesn't feel like you have it on. It doesn't make your face feel sticky. It just has such a natural look to it, but yet it covers your blemishes so well. Another one that I have been using that I've actually been mixing with this a little bit just because I am a little bit darker now has been the L'Oreal Paris, the Visibly Lift. And this is, of course, a cream base, but this with this liquidy base has been so amazing. It works well together, a great coverage, a great finish. I've also been using this to contour when I'm wearing my foundation. Like if I've used a different foundation, or even if I use this, I will use this cream to contour. And the reason I use it to contour is because since it is a foundation, it just already beautifully blends in, and it doesn't even look like you're actually getting foundation or blush or contour powder and blending it in as a contour. It kind of looks like a natural look because it's foundation on top of foundation. So it just blends in so beautifully and so well, and it just has an amazing look to it. So these two have literally been my go-tos, and this, like I said, has been my go-to for not only to blend in with this foundation, but also to blend in for the contour that I use. Now the three brushes that I've really been liking, this has been my contouring brush that I've been using. I just really love the shape of it, how it, the shape of the bristles. It's really thick. They're very soft. It picks up the color really well, and it just has such a, if you can see, I did use this to contour today. It's not a defined contour, but you can use it to contour, but also to blend the contour with the rest of the face. And it just has really good coverage, and I just really like it. It's a fun brush, so you can't beat that. This has been my go-to for my concealer. Again, it's very thick bristles. It's a very thick brush. So, I mean, it's really easy to blend in the concealer, and it doesn't hold on to that concealer, and it doesn't take away from the product. It actually allows the product to just really get soaked into the skin, and has a really great coverage. And then for my setting powder and also my highlighting powder, this is the brush I've been using. I have two of the same one, so I use this to apply my finishing powder just because it has the perfect, the shaping of it. It goes perfect underneath the eyes. But then my other brush that's exactly like this, I've been using to apply the highlight just because it picks up the color again really well, and it puts the highlight in a perfect area, and it just kind of keeps it there, but it also blends it really well. So those have been my three like go-to brushes this month. Alright, so as far as the highlighters, the three that I have been using, no matter what I do, even if I'm wearing foundation, no matter if I'm wearing makeup or not, I am using these highlighters. It is the summer, so we all love the glowy look and a little bit of shimmer. But these have been my three go-tos, whether it's to put on different areas of my face, on my highlight areas. The NYX Illuminator is just, oh my gosh, I have been so in love with this. You really don't have to apply that much. Just look at that. Look how beautiful that is. It's such a beautiful highlight. And I like it because it's like gold, like a goldish highlighter. So it adds such a beautiful glow to the face. I am not wearing this one today, but I do wear this a lot. I like the application. I like the highlight that it leaves. It looks like a very natural highlight, but the pigmentation of it is also really good. Again, this is from NYX. It's the Illuminator, and it's the Ritualistic. The other one that I have been using as a highlighter is the Pixi by Petra. This was in my Ipsy bag the beginning of this month, and it has been my absolute go-to. Again, the highlight on this, if you see, is just amazing. I cannot believe the highlight of it. So this is what I'm wearing. And if you can see, it just has such a beautiful highlight. I do have it on my nose as well. Again, the pigmentation of it is just very pigmented. It blends in with my skin really well. It goes well with the tone of my skin. And just for the summer, it just has such a beautiful glow and a beautiful highlight. And then another one that I've been using, it's called Estee Golden. Again, I have had this for like 6 years. So I completely forgot I had it, but I don't know where it's from. But this has more of a highlighter, but more of a shimmer. And the reason that I've been using this a lot is because, to me, during the summer, there's nothing better than a highlight, but also some shimmer on top of that highlight. So this has really been my go-to. And this, not only do I use on the face, but I'll use anywhere that I want a little bit of shimmer or some highlight in. So these have been my go-tos for the month of April. All right, the other ones I'm going to be talking about is the lipsticks and lip liners. Disregard the lipstick that I'm wearing right now, but for the month of April, I've literally been doing just like a neutral nude or a nude pink. I haven't been doing any bright colors or any dark colors or anything like that. I've been sticking more to like warm tones. So I've been doing a lot of like the two pencils that I have been using a lot of are the L'Oreal Color Rich. and Beyond and in Timeless. They are just really beautiful colors. They kind of look the same. The only difference is this one has more of a brown rose to it, to where this has more of a pinky nude to it. So these are the two that I have been using nonstop, as well as the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Istanbul. But this is the color it comes on. I will say this, it looks a lot darker. But this is just such a really, there you go, that's the color it is. Such a really pretty color, and it just blends so well, and it goes perfect with any eye look, any look that you do, a natural look, a night look. It's just such a great look. Another one that I've really been mixing in with those lip liners is that color as well. Wow, they kind of look the same color, don't they? But they're actually not. This lipstick is more of a pinkish color, where this is more of a brown rose color. But they look the same, but they're not. This one's a matte. This one's more of a matte, and this is more of a glossy look. These literally have been my go-tos. If I'm not like mix and match, if I'm not using these two together, I'm using these two together or these two together. Either way, these have been my go-tos. This has been the color I've been sticking to, not excluding the fact that I am wearing a hot pink right now, but I have a feeling that in May it's going to be a lot of hot pink colors. Alright, as far as favorites for my skin and my hair, I've been using the Ultralight Face Lotion. It's a non-greasy everyday moisturizer. I got it in my Ipsy bag. I've really been using it a lot, morning and night, and one of the only reasons that I really love this too is because, only reasons, that made no sense. One of the biggest reasons that I've really fallen in love with this and that I use this a lot is because this literally, a little goes a long way. It just blends in so well. It covers the face. You can feel it just giving your face like a breath of fresh air. Just kind of it allows your face to breathe, and it just really helps to moisturize the skin, from especially during the summer. What I like about this is it's a non-greasy, so you don't feel all sticky or oily. It doesn't make you feel like sweaty because of the heat. So it really has been a really good moisturizer, and I will be purchasing this in a full size because I fell in love with it. Chapsticks. My Vaseline Lip Therapy for rosy lips. Look how cute this is. This is just so adorable. I just love it. And it smells so good. I'm about to buy all of these because I think these are just so adorable. I think this has been one of my favorites. Not only because it moisturizes the lips really well and it really helps with chapped lips, but I think I use this a lot just because of how little it is. I like just like grabbing it and opening the tiny little lid, and it's just so cute. So I can actually say that one of the reasons I use it, and has been a fave as well for the month of April, is because of the size of it. But another trick that I've been doing, especially with the matte lipstick, what I do is, so that I don't feel like it's drying out my lips, I put a little bit on my pinky and put it around the lips, and then I put my matte lipstick on. It still comes on matte, but you don't feel it like kind of drying out your lips like some matte lipsticks tend to do. Another chapstick is my Nivea, the Kiss of Milk and Honey. I put this on every night before I go to bed. It literally moisturizes the lips and just keeps your lips so soft, especially for those of you that wear a lot of makeup, not a lot of makeup, a lot of lipstick. So really love these. Alrighty, we're almost done. I'm going to finish this video with hair care. And for those of you that are not aware, I did have black hair. Not only was my hair black, but it was really long. I cut about 9 inches in the front and about 10 to 12 inches in the back. I had really long hair. It was way underneath my boobs. But so not only did I chop my hair off, but I went dramatically from black to blonde. So because I did such a dramatic change, I wanted to try some new products that would really help my hair. I first colored my hair and stripped out the color about 2 weeks ago. I haven't been using one of these products since the beginning of April, but since I did start using it, I've like completely fallen in love with it. But I'll go ahead and share one of the products that I use. It's a mask for my hair, and I've been using this mask for about a month now, specifically because I knew I was going to be coloring my hair. So I wanted to start prepping my hair and giving it the nutrients and moisturizing it as much as I could for the huge change so that it wasn't as damaging to my hair. What I have been using is the L'Oreal Paris Advanced Hair Care New Total Repair Extreme Emergency Recovery Mask. So what I do with this is after I wash my hair, and I do it about once or twice a week, I will put this in my hair and I leave it in my hair with damp towel dry hair for about 15-20 minutes, and then I'll rinse it off. It just really it actually gives your hair a little bit more volume, which I was not expecting it to do that. It really helps restore the dead hair, kind of bring your hair back to life, give your hair the nutrients and minerals that it needs or that you've lost from color or whatever it is that you've been doing to your hair that's been damaging it. But also what it is it penetrates layers deep inside the hair fiber. It's a rapid fiber renewal. So I really like this. For those of you that have blonde hair or that are going blonde or are in the process of going blonde, one shampoo that I have really seen has been making the biggest difference on my hair. We all know that when you have blonde hair or when you're going from dark to blonde, we have to deal with the orange tones, with the brassiness. And this shampoo right here, it's Shiny Silver Ultra Conditioning Shampoo. And as you can see, it is purple because the purple evens out the brassy colors and the orange colors in the hair. It has been working wonders. It really helps with the brassiness. It really helps kind of pull out all those orange colors. I'm still not fully done with the process. I'm still going to do one more bleach, but I'm actually giving my hair about a month break. But from here to there, this shampoo has really been helping strip out the orange that I've had left in my hair. As you can see, there's areas that are like blonde, but then there's areas where there's brassiness. My whole hair had some brassiness to it, and after I've used this 2 or 3 times already, it's pulled out that brassiness and helped with the yellow tones as well. But another trick that I've been doing is not only do I shampoo my hair with this, but when I'm doing my mask treatment, I mix these two together and I put it in my hair and leave it in for about 15 to 20 minutes. And it's just, not only are you getting your hair moisturized and helping the fibers in your hair and the cuticles and just helping your hair get restored and healthy, but you also have this in your hair sitting in there helping with the brassiness and pulling out all those colors that we don't want as blondes. So, yes, these are the hair products. Thank you guys so much for watching this video with me. That is all the products that I had to share. Those were all my favorites for April. I love them all because not only do they work great and work wonders, but they were all under $15. I got a lot of them at the drugstores or Sally's. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Remember that the beauty comes within, and if you don't feel beautiful inside, I mean, no amount of makeup that you have is going to make you feel beautiful. Beauty comes within. God has us all in our own unique way. You got to love yourself, love you for who you are. Don't ever try comparing yourself to no one else or try to be anyone else, because you yourself are special and we all have gifts that God provided us with. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you guys. God bless. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful morning, evening, or afternoon, or whatever time of the day it may be. God bless.